Oh, we are just days away from Thanksgiving, and while we can get caught up in a busy season with work, travel, family, now is a great time for everyone to kind of focus on gratitude. Here to share with us ways to teach gratitude to our kids is James Dolan from Tutor Doctor. Welcome, James.
Hi. Thanks for having me.
Oh, of course. You didn't. You brought arts and crafts, so
I did.
That's why I'm happy. Okay, and these aren't just activities while we're talking about Thanksgiving. This is something you can focus on year-round.
Absolutely, absolutely. See, adults, we understand what gratitude is. We know how it feels. We know how when we give, when we receive. Kids don't always have that experience, so it's important to bring them into the conversation. Do simple things like let them hold the door open for people, or compliment them. You know, if I say, "Hey, those are great boots," you're going to say, oh, "Okay, thanks." But if my 6-year-old comes up to you and says, "Those are great boots. Are you a superhero?"
Yeah, I'm
right?
like, yeah.
Yeah. So it's great to get them in the conversation, get them part of the conversation.
All right, and what are some of the ways now that, and you brought a couple examples of how teaching kids and possibly some grown folks out there how to, express ourselves and how to really appreciate this sense of gratitude and what that is?
Yeah, absolutely. There's a lot of ways you can do it year-round, right? We think about it in November, December, but really we should be appreciating everyone year-round. And so this gratitude jar is an example. Great little craft, right? Little jar, it's a bin, it's a tub, it's a bucket, whatever, but year-round, you leave it out on the counter or put it in the classroom. There's little sheets of paper in there. Right?
Thank you.
And there's a pen there. And if there's a moment that made you happy, if there's someone that appreciated you, something you want to remember down the road, write it down. You put it in the jar, you don't think about it. Then later on in Thanksgiving or Christmas or whenever you're gathering the family around, you can pull the jar back out, you pull the message out, and you can read it and relive that moment.
Okay, I wrote.
Got one.
Yeah, my cat was sweet to me because sometimes he's really sour and he just. Yeah, I was out of town and I came back and he was really nice. So that's what I'd put in there.
Perfect. And you're going to remember that, and 12 months down the road, you're going to remember that, and after the cat has done something that has annoyed you, you're going to remember this.
Okay, don't rehome him. He was sweet at one time. That's what I'm going to say. No, I think this is really cool, though, because it also teaches you about what you individually as a family value, because your child is a whole different person. They might have a different perspective on things. It's a moment that you don't think is big or significant at all. They might find it to be huge.
Absolutely, and impactful in their life. The other way is, I'm not going to critique your spelling or anything, but I didn't actually read it. But if my kid is writing something out there and writes, "I love mom," right?
Okay.
It's an opportunity. After you put 20 of those in the memory box, it's an opportunity now to say, the I is capital. Love is L-O-V-E,
okay.
right? There's a period that goes on, or an exclamation. So
right.
it's a learning moment where you can work with the kid.
It was all lowercase. wasn't proper.
Yeah.
But it was cursive, and I know those kids don't know cursive.
And you'll do better next time.
Thank you. See how that works? And it's not just like this. You do scavenger hunts?
Scavenger hunts, my kids love scavenger hunts, right? So it's anything about hiding something or creating an experience for someone else. So putting things around the house, messages, notes, and they're remembering things that times when they had a great time with their siblings.
Oh, when they weren't like killing each other.
Yeah, right.
Those are the ones that we kind of remember, those holiday memories, you know? We fought over sugar cookies. I remember that very distinctively.
We call that conflict resolution.
Oh, nice. Oh, I love that. But this is not just about, again, gratefulness at just this time of the year. This is an opportunity, like you said, a learning opportunity. When we talk about spelling, writing, you could even color code this. I'm thinking of a bunch of stuff. I don't even have any kids about how this could work, and you can really implement this so that they could be good people.
Absolutely. Tutor Doctor's mission is about changing the trajectory of students' lives, and we do that through in-home tutoring, one-on-one, whether it's in person or virtual. We like to think of gratitude as changing someone's day. And so that little moment, that little interaction you had with somebody might put a smile on their face. They might remember that down the road or a couple days later, but that's what it's all about, is creating good people. When someone puts a blinker on, let them in. Let them merge.
Yes, Los Angeles, let them in. Thank you so much, James, for your time.